fun-filled week competing in the Dunlop Targa New Zealand and raising the public's awareness of Cure Kids, the charity that turns research into hope. Need for Speed, in association with Hewlett-Packard and Mini. Michael Fitzpatrick earns a living flying 767s to exotic locations around the world. When he's not working, his real passion is anything to do with cars. A car he is particularly fond of is the Mini. As many will remember, the Cooper S in the 60s was the ultimate mode of transport. Now, 30 years later, the Mini is back with a vengeance. Michael has prepared one for this year's Dunlop Targa New Zealand. So why the Targa?
It's a fantastic embodiment of all that's good about motorsport. It's just about enjoyment for the spectators and for the competitors. Competitors have a wonderful time here, just doing what they want to do with the least infringement from the authorities, but in a controlled manner. We give back a lot to the communities, I think. As we pass through the small towns, we visit all the schools, and we really do donate a lot of funds en route, and also create some interest and some awareness for motorsport in New Zealand.
Rebecca Dixon, a lively, vibrant teenager from Wanaka, totally into sports like show jumping and skiing. However, Rebecca suffers from cystic fibrosis, a lung disease for which there is no current cure. Rebecca's the ambassador for Cure Kids, the public face of the Child Health Research Foundation.
I got my bag, Mummy!
And then there's me, Jude Dobson, busy mother of two, juggling life between television and looking after Jack and Ella. Most will know the television face from as far back as Sale of the Century.
Will you please welcome Judith Dobson?
But there's another side, motor racing. In '89, a celebrity race at Wellington's Nissan Mobile 500, I came third. The following year I won. So with a win under my belt, I was ready for the big time, the Adelaide Grand Prix. Things did not go according to plan. That was the track. This is my first experience in a motor rally. A totally different ball game. Let's see how we get on. Labour Day, all lined up at Turner's Auctions in Auckland. Cars were polished and gleaming, ready for the show and tell. Scrutineering time, hope we pass. Tension for Michael. Have we done everything? I haven't the faintest what they're talking about. Whew, car passed. There was one more test, the let's make sure the helmet fits test.
You've got to put your helmet on and we've got to try and get it off. It's a competition. It's a game we play.
Oh, is this for real? Are these blokes just out to give me a hard time?
Get away with it.
This guy might be useful. Can you stay with me every day and do my helmet off?
Look at that. Now, can we get it off?
A bit of help was needed with the route book.
So read out all your instruction, what it says there.
To some extent, forget about that column
Read the
and
second
simply
column.
just go to the next one there.
And if it says odo, you do
Press
your
at
odo.
that appropriate point.
Reset it. The white pages aren't a problem.
No, it's the yellow
pages that are the problem.
So what you're doing
They're the ones where you look at that and look out the front at the same time.
Okay, book sorted. Now, how do you work this thing?
We've got 3 windows which we're going to use for navigating. First of all, we have to select trip 2, put it in this window, and we'll use these arrows. We're going to move it up into this top left-hand window.
Okay, let's go. Hope I got it sorted. Well, it's 7 a.m. on a beautiful Auckland morning, and we're here at Turner's in Manukau City, and we're all lined up ready to go. We're going to go at 30-second intervals, and our turn soon. There's always those few last-minute adjustments. Oh, no, not a breathalyzer.
It's close enough. Didn't even pick up the scent, ma'am. Thank you very much.
The first touring stage of the day took us across the mighty Waikato River. Tension started to rise. It was the real thing. With the weeks of practicing and rehearsals have paid off. Righto, this is the beginning of stage 1. I think I've got everything. Route book, stopwatch, seatbelt nice and tight. Been to the toilet twice. And I've got my driver.
10 seconds.
This was it, crunch time. Had I remembered everything Michael had told me? Closing the door would probably help. 600 metres is a reasonably sharp left, according to this.
Saying straight.
Left here, left. Starting to get the hang of things.
This is where it opens up, isn't it?
Yeah.
But tricky corners.
But this is still tricky corners.
Yeah.
Although I wasn't coping too well with being thrown around.
I'm starting to feel sick.
The end of the stage. There is a God, thank you. Fortunately, a pit stop gave me a breather. Time for the boys to do a few checks. Don't know what they do, but they're always ready to crawl underneath. Must be a man thing. So, the Targa. Can I expect some thrills and spills?
Hopefully not the spills, but certainly thrills. It's until you've actually sat in a rally car and experienced the speeds that are achievable, it makes driving on the road fairly mundane and boring, which is what it should be. But you will certainly, I think, if you like speed, the Targa Rally is certainly the place to be.
Kids certainly love speed. They were getting involved. The Hinapuri school near Parongia were out collecting gold coins. Mind you, I think they were only interested in one thing. Even the big boys called in. Brocky is always a crowd puller, particularly with the kids. Taupo Centennial Park Raceway was the first of the tracks we drove on. We were certainly given a good run for our money from John Kershaw and Jane Buckman in their Vauxhall Chevette.
Trying to go high, I think. Cut in. That's quicker.
Oh, they come close.
How many's that?
2. Coming up to the third one finished.
Oh,
Any gear will do, Michael.
Now that was fine. You see, I could do that until the cows come home. How was that? It was very good.
yeah, it's good.
Yeah. I will not barf on the lens. End of the day, Taupo, and time to relax. Boy, it's been a busy one. Fantastic though. I have to say that circuit racing is, that's what I really like. That's cool. Yeah, it's been busy. And I'm going to look forward to tomorrow. But first of all, I want a hot shower. Oh, and my butt is so sore. I need to hop into a hot tub or something. One day done.
The whole event is actually worthwhile being on. It really is. Like, you'd find that out yourself.
We're having a great time, I tell you. I want to do this for as long as I can do this race rallying for, because it's just the best.
Day 2, I'm up and at 'em. A touring stage through some of New Zealand's magical scenery. Once again, the kids were out in force. Ready for the first stage. Now the men had relieved themselves, that is.
So you had a nice trip to the bushes there, Michael?
Yes, it's a Targa tradition.
Yeah. What do we girls do?
Just keep it crossed.
Yeah. Cross your legs and think of something else.
Yeah.
Looks like it'll be a fast climb.
It's quick, lovey.
Yeah.
Already up to 160 k's.
Ooh.
V8s will love this.
Yeah, they'll lead it up, but they'll probably go too quick.
Yes, they did have problems sticking to the minimum time allowed, as did we.
Okay, we're coming up to about halfway. And we're about coming up to 4 minutes, so yeah, we're going a bit quick, really.
Look at that view.
Okay, I'm looking at the view.
Okay.
Because it's quite spectacular. You just look at the road in front. Yeah, that is beautiful scenery. What are we doing? 180 click?
See what she'll do.
Go, see what she'll go on the straight.
V1. Rotate.
Order the cup of tea from the back now.
Just touch the 200.
Woohoo! Yeah, you got another 4.5k.
How much
Just
time we've taken?
We've taken 6:07 and we've got to go to 8:30. 2.5 minutes.
Oh, hell. Fun have to stop.
This is thanks to a new FIA ruling of a minimum time per stage. The desert road took us past the mountains to Wauru, where I met up with my stand-in co-driver.
You, co-driver.
Peter was the successful bidder for our Cure Kids charity auction. He scored some time in the co-driver's seat. Useful, really. I gave him all the twisty stages. Clever. This then gave me a chance to catch up with another Peter. If I could get through the crowds. Wonder how long he had to stop on that fast stage.
Every time I looked down, the thing was doing 150, 160, 170k. Even when I slowed right down, you get so used to going fast that even when I was idling.
In the Mini, and we went, oh no, we have to stop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, that was one of those ones where I guess they needed a lot of chicanes in there, a lot of witches' hats just to slow you down.
You're a popular boy here.
Well,
aren't you?
they're locals, There's
an Aussie crew over here. So
Yes,
one of these
Aussies
boys
there,
are in from Australia on exercise.
Mind you, it does make a great deal of difference, I find. It's quite extraordinary.
No, you're a popular lad.
On the count of 3, everyone say Falcon. 3. Falcon!
Let's see how Peter's coping. Our one, that is.
Put the window up now, I think.
That's the one. You start your clock?
Yep, it's all going.
Ooh, look at the brake marks. Whee!
Nice.
I hate corners like that, which you can't see the exit. Could have gone twice as fast.
Bit of gravel, 2.33 here.
Top gear, unbelievable.
First caution coming up, single lane bridge.
Who the hell's that?
Very nice.
It's Farmer Joe, isn't it?
500 metres to the single lane bridge. Here it is here.
Great. Okay, someone's off it. They're off big time.
Oh, another one.
Double.
To the left.
Nice. That's a hard finish, that one.
Tie happy for lunch. They made us sing for our supper. Had to throw the gumboot. I snuck away, bought a pie. His driving's better. You can have the rest of the tie happy pie.
Thank you. That's it. We aren't happy, we're looking the pie.
My turn. Not too good with the gumboot, much to the delight of the locals. To top off a great day, it's off to Manfield, where I caught up with the man responsible for this crazy pastime of mine, racing Ray Williams. Now, Ray, you know, it's the end of 2002, and at the end of 1989, I met you here at Manfield. And you were helping me with the street race for the Nissan Mobile 500.
Memories are so wonderful, aren't they? Are you enjoying motorsport still?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah,
you know, and I haven't been back to Manfield for a long time since I came back here with Denny Holm, and it's a really cool track.
It's a driver track, so hopefully you're going to get to drive it this time. Hopefully.
Yeah, oh no, I don't think I can chisel him out of the seat.
Hate it when that happens.
It's not good. You know, so we've got electric windows, we've got power steering, we've got a CD player, we've got air conditioning. I think, you know, we're away.
Holy moly, you want to swap cars?
We didn't swap cars, but I swapped with Peter. Ray went first to keep an eye on me. Wonder if he'll ever tire of that Christmas present. Manfield, a great track. Lots of interesting corners. This is the one that's fast and wide and then tightens up.
That's right, this bit was...
It's fast and wide is what I noted, and then it tightens up. And then this is the, you got quite flat through here, didn't you?
Yeah. Oops.
Not that flat though. Look at those brake marks.
Yeah.
Let's not join them.
That's right, that's good. That worked. Oh,
listen to those tyres.
They're off there.
Are you going to catch this dude? Are you going to take him out, huh? Okay, this is your last lap now.
Porsche just going past us.
They're quick, eh?
Very. But we'd be just as quick through the corners.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Okay, the time has come. Becky from Cure Kids is going for a high-speed ride in a rally car. So what is her involvement with Cure Kids?
I'm the ambassador of Cure Kids, and I travel around New Zealand raising our profile.
I guess there's a hope in your heart that they'll find a cure for CF.
Well, of course there is, but if it doesn't come while I'm here, it's fine. I just hope they find a cure for the people that have it in the future.
10 seconds.
There we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
fibrosis is a lung disease which affects the lungs and the pancreas, which means I have to have enzymes to digest my food every time I eat.
So is it a disease that gets better or worse?
As I get older, it deteriorates.
Down to second gear and slowly in, and then we boot it out.
My life's pretty busy at the moment, doing horse riding and cross-country skiing, and so I love all kinds of sports.
Do you ever look to the future?
Yeah, in a good way. You just live every day. I think this guy's a pretty good driver.
Overnight in Palmerston North, Rotary did a great job, saved me having to do it. I caught up with one man we just had to talk to. So what does SINART stand for?
Stands for Specially Imported Noisy and Rude Tasmanian.
And are you noisy and rude?
Well, you've heard me for the last couple of mornings, and you'll hear me for the next 3 or 4.
So you do the Targa Tasmania as well?
Yes, I've done that for the last 11 years. So this is a lot more fun.
There's another guy that's a bit of a legend around here I've got to meet.
Oh, Sir Reginald St Whitworth Socket.
Yeah. Who is this?
Well, Sir Reginald is Mike John's co-driver. He is renowned for his antics. He went into a Taramanui lady shop and bought a pair of frilly knickers and promptly in the shop put them on over his overalls, to the astonishment of these shop assistants, and walked out.
This is Sir Reginald. Are you Sir Reginald? I am. I haven't heard about you. Have you? What have you heard? SINART told me that you wear women's frilly undies over your overalls.
Doesn't anyone?
Well, not many men I know, but not many men I know wear pink overalls either.
How many men have you known?
Well, a reasonable amount.
Oh gosh. Well, let's talk about you. Nice big boy, aren't you?
Well, that's day 2 put to bed. I'm going to bed shortly myself. A bit of a tired puppy tonight. Must say, I had fun at Manfield, but quite good to share the windy bits with Peter. See you in the morning.
Expensive/fantastic. Middle-aged hoons having a great time.
Day 3 already. The police were still on the ball, but word had got out about me feeling a tad queasy.
134, chuck it.
Yeah, okay, thanks, SINART. The day's stages took us through Rangatiki country.
You go. Triple caution going right.
Okay,
It's
that's
a big
the one.
drop.
Tightens.
Yeah, it tightens. Nice straight line. Oh. Nice view, but don't look. Oh, slow down here, eh?
Well, we certainly had a few moments on that stage. The marshals, bless them, had one more.
Good morning, thank you.
Oh, minties.
Oh, minties. Yeah, always time for a minty.
Day 4. And the weather didn't look too good. It wasn't. But as they say, the show must go on. Everyone just battled the elements.
1 kilometre to the washout.
It's me here.
Oh, there we go, here it is.
Over the hill, and wouldn't you know it, the weather had cleared. So we left the boys to it and headed off to Martinborough. On the way, we met up with some very strange characters.
Every year we have a Gladstone Scarecrow Festival, an annual event, so all the community makes scarecrows and put them out and entertain the people who come to visit.
We're judging them as we go along.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be interesting to get the feedback.
Oh, it's fantastic.
They certainly were. I reckon the best we saw was a leftover from last year's event. Martinborough, and we caught up with Kay. Kay, what is Cure Kids?
Cure Kids is simply a charity that fundraises for children with life-threatening diseases.
New Zealand research, where are we on the scale of things for child research, health research?
New Zealand can always do with more money, but I can tell you now, our researchers and our scientists lead the world. We've just had a leukemia breakthrough in Otago. We have many, many fine researchers, and we're very good at the number 8 wire.
You must have a great job, but I picked there must be some sad moments.
My job does have its sad times, but I really try and use that, as does all the Cure Kids team, just to say, let's just get out there and get more money. Research is just important. I just think it's an absolute privilege to have a job like this.
Day 5. Wellington at dawn, another day. Well, Michael managed to get me out of bed this morning. Day 5, I find it a little hard to drag myself up out of the bed. But we'll see what the wire wrap has to bring.
Ain't like the last stage, that's for sure. Open sweeping with very tricky corners. If you go off the farmer who owns the property or the fence you go through will shoot you.
That's where someone's gone off.
That's where someone's gone off.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
So 90 left shortly. A long straight here by the look of it.
Technique.
Double caution, don't go through the fence, and there's a car off round here. Did you have time to flash your lights at them? Good Lord. Yeah, that farmer's going to be pretty grumpy.
He's done a good job.
It's not a bad way to spend a week. Typical Targa, they saved the best to last. In order to shear, I let Peter do the tight and twisty, infamous Paikokariki Hill.
Someone's got over the edge there. We've got a corner tightens.
Caution, single caution.
Yeah, caution 1.
Someone's off here.
The hill took its toll. Back to the capital, my turn again for the very last stage, the Wellington waterfront. 43 stages over 5 days.
You spot it. There it is.
Yeah.
Would that horn ever break?
Nothing else to tell you now. There's just a one corner coming up that tightens up very shortly.
The end. And finished in one piece.
Made it.
And I'd like to thank you. Thank you very much for taking on a novice.
Pleasure.
Our loyal fans were on Queen's Wharf to give us support. Time for champagne. And mine. Great week, good result. We got 3rd in class. Here it is. The little mini. Served us well, Michael.
Oh, baby, he's done fantastically.
Hey, and all this to you, mate.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, and a big thanks to all the volunteers up and down the countryside that make the Targa possible. It's just a good event, isn't it? Might see you next year. Cure Kids appreciate the support of Hewlett-Packard and Mini.
People are smiling so much that you could eat a banana sideways.
I just love this event. Just a week of freedom.
We had the car fill up with smoke yesterday.
You have to be glad to do it.
But we fixed it by putting the windows down.
We've got a midlife crisis. This is the sheer panic in life.
Just altogether, just a good, fun thing to do.
Very fast roads and no pace notes is frightening.
Great time. Brilliant rally.